Good day everyone and welcome to another edition of In Case You Missed It. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe to this channel. Nigeria striker Victor Osimhen has finally scored his first goal for Galatasaray as he scored a brace in a training encounter. The Nigeria Football Federation (NFF) has confirmed the appointment of new coaches for the Super Eagles and the Super Falcons ahead of the next engagement of the teams. The interim coach of the Super Eagles, Eguavoen, has provided a new update on Chelsea centre-back Adarabioyo switch from England to represent Nigeria. Nigeria striker Victor Osimhen scored his first goal for Galatasaray, netting a stunning first-half brace in their Turkish Super League clash against Kasımpaşa on Saturday, and celebrated with a funny message. Finally, the reigning African Player of the Year had delivered 2 assists in the first 2 appearances for Galatasaray, but found the back of the net for the first time with the Turkish club in a home league game against Kasımpaşa. Osimhen broke the deadlock in the 20th minute with a clinical finish, and 8 minutes later, he doubled Galatasaray's lead with a beautiful strike. He celebrated by showing a Galatasaray shirt with a word finally written on it. Mauro joined the goal-scoring fray, adding a third for the host in the 34th minute. Though the visitors pulled one back afterward, Galatasaray's dominance remained evident. Despite appearing injured, Osimhen carried on and finished the first half alongside his teammate, having initially signaled to the bench for substitution. Despite the pressure, Galatasaray head on for the lead on the night, extending their lead at the top of the table to 6 points, further strengthening their grip in the race for the title. This impressive display marks Osimhen's first goal for Galatasaray, building on his 3 assists since joining from Napoli. Last season, the 25-year-old played 25 Serie A games for Napoli, scoring 15 goals and providing 3 assists. Osimhen will remain on loan at Galatasaray from Napoli until the end of the season. Galatasaray's vice president, Ibrahim Atipoglu, said earlier this week that the Nigeria forward will stay at the club in the January transfer window, despite rumors.
Information is only information. And we have players with quality. You can decide to play in any system.
The Nigeria Football Federation (NFF) has confirmed that Eguavoen will continue in his role as Super Eagles interim head coach. Eguavoen took charge of the Super Eagles in an interim capacity following the failure of the NFF to appoint a substantive head coach for the team in time for the 2025 African Cup of Nations qualifiers against Benin Republic and Rwanda. The Executive Committee of the NFF approved the recommendation of the Technical and Development Subcommittee to retain the services of the former international. NFF disclosed this in a statement on Thursday. The statement read, "The Executive Committee of Nigeria Football Federation on Thursday approved the recommendation of the Technical Development Subcommittee for the Federation Technical Director, Coach Eguavoen, to continue in his role as head coach of the Super Eagles and lead the team in the 2025 African Cup of Nations qualifying matches against Libya next month." The 58-year-old steered the 3-time African champion to a 3-0 defeat of Benin Republic and a scoreless draw with Rwanda in Match Day 1 and Match Day 2 earlier this month. The former defender will also continue working with Fidelis Ilechukwu, Daniel Ogunwodede, Olatunji Baruwa, and Thomas Sorek. The Super Eagles will host the Mediterranean Knights of Libya at the Godswill Akpabio International Stadium, Uyo, before playing them in the return leg in Benin 4 days later. Eguavoen will also take charge of the Super Eagles B team for the qualifying campaign for next year's African Nations Championship, otherwise known as CHAN. In a related development, the NFF Executive Committee has also approved the Technical Development Subcommittee's recommendation for Coach Magudu to oversee the remaining technical staff and take charge of the senior women's national team, the Super Falcons, until a permanent head coach is appointed. This change comes in the wake of Randy Wardrop's unexpected departure from the Super Falcons. The Super Falcons' next significant challenge will be the Women's African Cup of Nations finals, scheduled to take place in Morocco during the summer of next year. Magudu is no stranger to the Super Falcons. Earlier this year, during Wardrop's absence, he temporarily led the team to a convincing 4-0 win over Ethiopia in a critical Olympic qualifier held at the Abuja National Stadium. Now as interim coach, Magudu will look to build on that success and revitalize the team. Super Eagles interim coach Eguavoen has addressed the speculations that Chelsea centre-back Adarabioyo is prepared to switch his allegiance from England to representing the Nigerian national team. The 27-year-old centre-back was born in England to Nigerian parents, reason he is of both nationalities and is eligible to represent the Three Lions and the Super Eagles. Tosin grew up in England and has represented England across various age grades from under 16 to under 19. However, he's yet to get a senior team call-up. He had a remarkable season for Fulham last season, which earned him a move to Chelsea this summer. However, it was not enough to book him a slot on Gareth Southgate's Euro squad. Eguavoen, who is in charge of the Super Eagles until permanent coach is being hired, recently addressed the rumors, and he confirmed to reporters that the Nigeria Football Federation (NFF) was monitoring him. Speaking in an interview with Premier Times, Eguavoen said, "I didn't speak with Tosin, but he's a good player." He continued, "He's one of the players we are monitoring. Every Nigeria playing worldwide has the right to play for Nigeria, including Tosin." Also, a report from England stated that Adarabioyo hasn't made a choice yet. According to TalkSport correspondent Ben Jacobs, the player is here to choose which country he will represent. Jacobs wrote on X, "Understand Tosin Adarabioyo has not yet decided his international allegiance. Despite reports, he has picked Nigeria. Tosin remains eligible for either Nigeria or England. He's here to choose which country he wants to represent." As Eguavoen prepared to announce the squad for the African Cup of Nations qualifiers against Libya in October, Adarabioyo's inclusion is highly unlikely. Eguavoen is expected to stick with the defensive trio of William Troost-Ekong, Semi Ajayi, and Calvin Bassey, who helped Nigeria secure a 3-0 win over Benin Republic and a goalless draw against Rwanda earlier in September. The coach has hinted at repeating what works in the first two games against Benin Republic and Rwanda. Eguavoen responded when asked what his approach to the doubleheader against Libya would be. He said, "Same approach. The players was willing to do it and they still want to do it, and it's completely up to them. We can only advise them." The Super Eagles currently sit atop Group D with 4 points from 2 matches and will look to solidify their position with a back-to-back victories against Libya next month, which could see their qualification for AFCON 2025. Victor Osimhen continues his quest to find the back of the net for the first time with his new club, Galatasaray. The Nigeria forward, who without a doubt has been in brilliant form with the Turkish giant, is here to record a goal for the club. In his 3 appearances, the 25-year-old has provided 3 assists for his teammates. However, the first goal for Oshimen still proves difficult. The Nigeria striker thought he had opened the scoring on his debut against Rizespor, only for his effort to be credited to his teammate Abdulkarim Badeski on the night. Osimhen appeared to be certain of a goal in the Europa League fixture against PAOK Thessaloniki. However, a deflection of Ghanaian defender Abdulbabar Rahman met the first goal was ruled as an own goal. In the aftermath of the fixture, Osimhen reacted to the decision after his goal was credited as an own goal. Speaking to the media after the match, the 25-year-old striker found humor in the ongoing pattern of his goal being given to other players. When asked if he felt it was a sign of a subtle bad luck, Osimhen responded, "Unfortunately, it happened again. I feel like my goal is very close, but the most important thing is the success of the team. Our priority is for Galatasaray to win." Osimhen can take comfort in the fact that his crucial assist helped set the team on course for victory. Osimhen's goal drought has quietly sparked reaction among fans on social media, with many expressing dissatisfaction over his failure to find the back of the net. At trendy_DM seemed to take a jab at him with a comment, "He don't finally turn midfielder. Winning goals is a striker. Jackson is doing better than he is at a higher level." At Damasco 2014 added, "He was brought in to score goals. What with this assist?" At Afro-Fapes chip in, he missed 4 big chances though. Meanwhile, at MCFC_Clock99 took another shot at the striker, saying he's washed up. The former Napoli star will be eager to finally get on the score sheet in Galatasaray's upcoming Turkish Super League fixture against Kasımpaşa. Former Super Eagles centre-back Joseph Yobo has expressed disappointment that Nigeria could miss out on his potential contributions if it doesn't return to coaching. Yobo enjoyed a stellar career representing Nigeria in 6 AFCON tournaments between 2002 and 2013. His crowning moment came in 2013 when he captained the Super Eagles to the 3rd continental title in South Africa. In February 2020, Yobo was appointed assistant coach to the Super Eagles by the Nigeria Football Federation (NFF). However, following the team failure to qualify for the 2022 World Cup in Qatar, Yobo and the rest of the coaching staff were dismissed. In an interview on Brilliance FM No Hold Bar with Ifeanyi Udeze, Yobo shared his thoughts on his coaching journey. He revealed that coaching was never initially part of his plan. He said, "It's always an honor to represent the national team in any capacity, but the only reason I hesitated to join the coaching crew was because of how coaches were treated. It's not encouraging. When I finished playing, some of my teammates were venturing into coaching, but I wasn't impressed. The way coaches are treated in Nigeria, they don't always succeed, so I thought, why should I join them?" Yobo continued, "When the opportunity came, it was an honor, even though I was skeptical. But as I continued, I realized that I had it in me too. I enjoyed it and saw it as an opportunity to grow. I was even told I could be the next Steven Keshi. I was a project, but when we failed to qualify for the World Cup, it dropped all the coaches. Reflecting on Nigeria's World Cup qualification failure, Yobo lamented his limited role within the team. He shares his frustration. What happened in the World Cup game? Maybe I could have contributed one or two things if I was in the dressing room or closer to the coach, but my assignment was just to warm up players. Despite being Libya a project for the future, Yobo was frustrated when the coaching team were dismissed. He said, "I was told I was a project for the future. I was highly disappointed when everyone was told to go, even though they had assured me no shaking." Although his life doesn't depend on coaching, Yobo strongly believes Nigeria is missing out on his expertise. He boasts, "My life doesn't depend on coaching, but if I don't go back to coaching, I believe Nigeria missed something. Everyone who knows me knows my passion for the game. I put my heart into it." Yobo highlighted the importance of coaching lessons he learned under former head coach Galatasaray, but especially under Eguavoen. They didn't allow me to follow through, so they could see what I had learned and how I could impact the players. I haven't shut the door on coaching, but it's not my top priority. Yobo charged the NFF. They need to change the way they treat our local coaches. That was the only reason I didn't want to join while I was still playing, even though I had the opportunity to see how it works.